Compound value equivalent to 1,677.39 rands a coin. The present cost range, 1,611.46, 1,880.32.21. The earlier day close, 1,635.56. The change was plus 41.83, plus 256%. Reverse rate, ZAR to comp. Compound cost expectation for July 2024. Initially cost at 2,543 rands. Excessive cost 1,839, while low cost 1,543. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1,661. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 1,719, change for July 11.4%. Compound gauge for August 2024. In the first place cost at 1,719 rands. Exorbitant cost 2048, while low cost 1,719. They found the middle value of cost 1,850. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 1914, change for August 11.3%. Compound cost expectation for September 2024. In the first place cost at 1914 rands. Exorbitant cost 1977, while low cost 1,719. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1,865. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 1,848, change for September 3.4%. Compound figure for October 2024. Before all else cost at 1,848 rands. Excessive cost 2,856, while low cost 1,848. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2015. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 2,108, change for October 14.1%. Compound cost expectation for November 2024. Before all else cost at 2,108 rands. Excessive cost 2,292, while low cost 1,992. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,234. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 2,142, change for November 1.6%. Compound figure for December 2024. Initially cost at 2,142 rands. Excessive cost 2,582, while low cost 2,142. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,320. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 24.13, change for December 12.7%. Compound cost expectation for January 2025. Initially cost at 24.13 rands. Excessive cost 29.95, while low cost 24.13. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,655. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 2,799, change for January 16%. Compound conjecture for February 2025. At the outset cost at 2,799 rands. Excessive cost 2,799, while low cost 24.25. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,658. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 2,607, change for February 6.9%. Compound cost expectation for Walk 2025. First and foremost cost at 2,607 rands. Exorbitant cost 2,761, while low cost 2,399. They found the middle value of cost 2,587. Compound cost estimate toward the month's end 2,580, change for spring 10%. Compound estimate for April 2025. First and foremost cost at 2,580 rands. Exorbitant cost 2,580, while low cost 2,066. They found the middle value of cost 2,362. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 2022, change for April 13.9%. Compound cost expectation for May 2025. Initially cost at 2,222 rands. Excessive cost 2,333, while low cost 2,027. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,191. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 2,180, change for May 19%. Compound figure for June 2025. Initially cost at 2,180 rands. Excessive cost 2,706, while low cost 2,180. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,399. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 2,529, change for June 16%. Compound cost expectation for July 2025. At the outset cost at 25.29 rands. Excessive cost 2,749, while low cost 2,389. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2,559. Compound cost conjecture toward the month's end 2,569, change for July 16%. Compound conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 2,569 rands. excessive cost 2,793, while low cost 2,427. They found the middle value of cost 2,600. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 2,610, change for August 16%. Compound cost expectation for September 2025. To start with cost at 2,610 rands. Exorbitant cost 2,838, while low cost 2,466. They found the middle value of cost 2,642. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 2,652, change for September 16%. Compound conjecture for October 2025. At the outset cost at 2,652 rands. Exorbitant cost 3,291, while low cost 2,652. They found the middle value of cost 29.18. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 3,076, change for October 16%. Compound cost expectation for November 2025. To start with cost at 3,076 rands. Exorbitant cost 3,344, while low cost 2,906. They found the middle value of cost 3,013. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 3,025, change for November 16%. Compound estimate for December 2025. First and foremost cost at 3,025 rands. Exorbitant cost 3,879, while low cost 3,025. They found the middle value of cost 3,439. Compound cost estimate toward the month's end 3,625, change for December 16%. Compound cost expectation for January 2026. First and foremost cost at 3,625 rands. Exorbitant cost 3,941, while low cost 3,425. They found the middle value of cost 3,669. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 3,683, change for January 16%. Compound figure for February 2026. Initially cost at 3,683 rands. Excessive cost 4,004, while low cost 3,480. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 3,727. Compound cost figure toward the month's end 3,742, change for February 16%. Compound cost expectation for Walk 2026. Initially cost at 3,742 rands. Excessive cost 4,068, while low cost 3,536. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 3,787. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 3,802, change for spring 16%. Compound gauge for April 2026. In the first place, cost at 3,802 rands. Exorbitant cost 4,719, while low cost 3,802. They found the middle value of cost 4,183. Compound cost gauge toward the month's end 4,410, change for April 16%. Compound cost expectation for May 2026. Initially cost at 4,410 rands. Excessive cost 4,734, while low cost 4,140.